Welcome back, everybody. I'm Norman, also known as King Julian. So, what do we have here tonight? Well, we got the Car Builders Cyclopedia. This is the 20th edition, and this book is very old. 20th edition, 1957. First edition Car Builders Dictionary, 1879. So that is truly impressive. This is very old. This was from my father's collection, but this is also where I get some inspiration to build stuff. So, right here, we have the articulated Southern Pacific cars. And this gives details about, like right here, articulated end. Right here. Gives a little bit more laid out detail of the articulated cars. So that's where the inspiration came from. Even though these are the Shasta Daylight. But what I wanted to show you was a car that I thought was so unique. Whoop, I may have passed it. Hang on, let's see here. Now, of course, there's a rotary snowplow. That'd be kind of cool to build. Here we go. Kansas City Southern. This is a fuel oil tank, dynameter cars. But this one was for diesel fuel only, but it had a dome on top. So that one was really cool to see. 6-wheel trucks. So that was pretty cool. That's another design people can use. Let's see here. There was another one. Passenger cars. The Keystone. Here's a rare one. Pennsylvania. Up here, and everything else was down low. That's one you don't find in O scale or G scale. Much less even this one, which was also a Keystone. But it's not, you don't find that one in any scale either. And then here's the New Haven. Oddly enough, the New Haven had an articulated train. Much like your General Electric that was put together. So this is really cool. And of course, here's your General Electric. And here is a car that my son was working on building. And for his first attempt at building a car.
First, they could be taught off with this passage, so they tell who what they're supposed to do. Put this on. We not have watch on yet.
This was his very first attempt at building something from scratch, so I'm actually very pleased.
Yeah, we have some detail. Look, you look on the side. See?
Yeah, he also got a brake wheel on it.
Yeah,
right there. And he's still going to repair this, and I'm going to help him do that. We're actually going to use styrene when we go to do that part.
Yeah, we have to build. We have to build some cardboard for that guy back there.
This was all on him, just strictly him using his own brain, his own imagination.
Yeah, it's on 10, but
on how to do it.
That one not 10, but this one will.
We will.
This one will 10.
We'll get him a better way of doing it.
Will 10, but this one don't.
This one right here, he's working on.
Yeah, flatbed.
He's working on a flat. He calls it a flatbed, but it's a flat car.
Yeah.
Very, very proud of him. That was his very first attempt at age 7, and I'm going to show him how to do this old school way and get him a little bit better way to do it.
There's a pantry bees.
Yep, and there's the burnt umber that I use a lot on. And here's another. Here's the Design X Explorer train. Oddly enough, that one was articulated.
He used that.
He used his pen.
Then this.
He used my accelerator,
Then
which
this.
he didn't use a lot of it. We're all proud of him.
Red one.
He used my scale ruler.
Then we're doing scissors.
Along with my precision scissors, and used a little bit of Gorilla Glue. So yes, I'm very proud of him.
That's his second body.
He's working on models, so I give him credit. He's definitely taken a liking to building, and that's what I want him to do. I want him to be able to build and know how to construct things. But that was all on him, strictly his own imagination. That's all that matters. And even though it's not finished, but you know what? It's all right. It'll be on the layout. I'll show him how to get another one built. Again, here's another articulated train from New Haven. And some of the passenger cars from Great Northern, Southern Pacific. This one right back over here I had tagged for some reason. Post office or mail cars. Oh yes, and the Shastas and the MKTs. Underworkings of the cars. Now, what's interesting about some of these cars and stuff is that, of course, these are all North American cars, so they don't show the doesn't show the kinky sharrows, but even in Mexico, they run a lot of American equipment. So that's pretty cool. And then here's another book of my father's, German Railroad Guns in Action. $3.95. I'm pretty sure this was sometime in the 60s or 70s. Yep, right here. Copyright 1976. Squadron Signal Publications. And I have been looking at some of these rail guns, and I want to kind of like build a couple for my layout. Since I got enough truck parts, I'm looking at this one. Oh yeah, here's the other one. There's this one. I'm looking at that one as well. Possibly one like this, because that would be pretty easy, pretty simple. Pretty simple design anyways. Anything I've read on it. Then you got your short range one right here. That'd be a nice one to build. But these rail guns in action are just awesome. This one is actually in Aberdeen, Maryland. So I'd like to reproduce that one in O scale. I would love to do the Gustav or Dora. But that would be like very, very large in O scale. Somebody actually did this in G scale, and it is like literally he has to stand next to it. So that would be a fun one to build. Even if you scaled it down just a little bit. But this one right here is one I really want to build. Somewhere in all my pictures, I've actually got a picture of me standing on this that my father took in Aberdeen, Maryland. So that's another one. But yes, just a few things to wanted to show y'all tonight, and hope y'all enjoyed it. As always, keep the shiny side up, rubber down. See you on the road.